Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Victim to Victor podcast. And my name's Anu, and again I have David by my side. This is workshop number 4. Now, if you've been with us previously, we have had quite a few workshops. What was the first one?
How to live a healing life.
And the second one?
Was inner child. Third one was release blockages and past patterns and letting go of negative situations.
So if you haven't already listened to those and practiced them, then please do. They are available on all of the podcast platforms as well as YouTube. So we are filming today live from David's house, very spiritual home. We have some royalty-free meditation music on in the background, which we hope you enjoy. And today's session is a special one.
Yes. Last time we let go of the past. This time I'd like to manifest something for our future. It's great talking about negative things all the time and letting go, and our lives are governed by it. But this one, I want to help people try to manifest something beautiful in their life. It gives you hope and, well, just hope basically. A manifestation, there's lots of techniques for it. And I might go through a few for you. There's lots of techniques. Some people use crystals of manifestation. If you want to manifest or heal or help somebody, you can create a crystal grid, which is the quartz crystals, 5 points pointing into a name or a photograph of somebody that needs help. So you can manifest good feelings and good feelings for that person that may need help. It's a brilliant tool because by the very virtue that your love and your worry and your strife can actually help somebody by sending this positive energy, and these crystals, they hold that energy. Now you can use crystal grids for any situation, whether it's love, whether it's just a new job. It's the intent. If you set the intent, anything can happen. If you want to set intent for love, there's things that you can do with that, which I shall go over in a moment, because there is, they call it a spell, but for me it's manifestation. But the word is anteros, love returned. It's a Greek word, it's a Greek god, and it's been going around for a long, long time. And how you actually do this, you can actually find this on the internet. It's basically a 3 triangle, and the first 2 triangles, they overlap on the corners, which leaves a little quarter of a triangle where the 3rd triangle comes from. So if you imagine you've got 3 triangles, and you put in the left triangle your name, the right triangle you put whatever you want in your life, whether it's love, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's a person that you feel that you want to bring closer to you. And then in the last triangle you write the name Anteros Love Returned. But what I will actually say about manifestation, always be aware that what you manifest, make sure you ask for everything that you want. There's no good asking for Prince Charming with dark hair and beautiful blue eyes if he's a cruel and vindictive person. So when you ask, make sure you ask for everything that you would want in your male or female, whatever you want in your life. Make sure you ask, and make sure it's not selfish and it doesn't belong to somebody else. Okay? So when you ask, it's got to be free. It's got to feel that it's completely ready for you to actually accept. So when you ask the universe, I'll say a few words so you get an idea. Universe, please send me my soulmate. Make sure my soulmate is ready to receive me and he has no other partner. He is free to be spiritually ready to accept my love. If it's meant to be, allow this to happen with divine intent, without no pain to anybody else. I want this divine intent to actually happen for me. Okay? So There's nothing there that's selfish. There's nothing there that's needy, and there's nothing there that's taken away from somebody else. So remember, what you ask for is what you get. So you need to ask for everything. So there are other ways of manifesting. You can light a red candle and face it east, and you can actually light this candle every evening, and it's more powerful on a full moon. So if you want to do ceremony with candles, it's a great way to actually set your intent. You actually physically light this candle, and you say, I light this candle to dedicate my love, my manifestation, whether it's my work, whether it's my life, whether it's my health, whatever you want to do. You can actually ask the universe by lighting this candle. As soon as you've lit it and you feel that you've actually sent this energy, blow it out in dedication and honour of them words. Okay? People often, there's another one where people actually use ribbons, and they tie knots in ribbons, and they sit next to a water's edge, and they make their prayers known to their ribbons, and they float them downstream. It's very symbolic of these knots. When you knot a piece of ribbon or string, there's quite a lot of energy goes into it. Unknowingly, you could be knotting something and putting something fantastically loving or caring into it. And the fact very virtue of actually letting it go down the stream and letting nature flow and ebb and take it where it needs to go. It's just fantastic. It's all intent. It's not actually rocket science. It's that if you feel love and you want that, just set that intent. Simple. So that's manifestation. It's a few ways of actually doing this, but you know, if you actually say something 3 times, it's quite powerful too. So if you actually say anything, it's the Trinity of 3, which is very, very powerful in most beliefs and religions. So it's a spiritual nature of unifying that power of Trinity of 3. So, you know, if I'm actually asking my archangels, which I will bring into this, because obviously there's been a few people asking about, you know, what if you have a funny turn, or you feel dizzy or what have you. All I can say is you're completely safe. But this time I'm going to bring in the archangels to protect, to let you know that the greatest divine energy is with us. There's nothing to be afraid of, because it's only your mind that we're unraveling, and what we're actually trying to do is discover what's blocking each and every one of us. Okay? So as far as Anu was concerned, she went a little bit dizzy at the end of it. I feel that probably she went so deep, and we come out of it quite quickly. Obviously for recording purposes, we didn't want to spend hours trying to bring out of it, because there'd be a lot of points of time where it'd be completely silent. So when my advice is, take as long as you like when you come out of your meditation. When I say open your eyes or feel your fingers, take as long as you need. It's not a race. You come round slowly. It's a bit like getting up in the middle of the night. You go to the loo and you jump out of bed. You go, whoa, and meditation's the same. It's no different from actually jumping out, and you obviously you sever your Earth star to the planet, because it's a jump, it's a jolt. You're actually in a state of relaxation.
That makes sense.
So that's where the term grounding comes from.
That's interesting, because I wanted to ask for those who had undergone some severe trauma, you know, people who were probably still suffering quite deeply. What's your advice to them?
If you've actually embarked on something, an issue of in any of the meditations that's brought up as subject, is for you to actually bring to your awareness it needs to be dealt with. And just ask the universe to help you with it, and ask them, why are they showing you this pattern? And it's because the energy that comes through the meditations are so powerful that they bring up stuff. And they're not, it's not being brought up because it wants to make you feel bad. It's bringing it up so that you can actually change it. By your very virtue of actually doing this meditation or any meditation, you're asking for change and you want to feel better in your life.
Yeah.
So don't feel afraid. It's an amazing thing to unravel the mind, because once you unravel the mind, you realise that your issues can be solved.
Okay. Would you recommend listeners to seek any advice from their medical doctor?
No.
Profession?
No, because they won't understand meditation.
Okay.
What would they do? They give you prescribe a drug, which is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
This is something, feeling with the chakras and the energies are actually trying to process your life. And from meditation, which has gone from thousands and thousands of years, where people search for the inner belief, the inner mind, the inner feeling that they can't quite understand, and that may bring up issues that you just need to deal with.
Right. Okay.
Once you associate what it feels, okay, if I go into meditation and I wake up and I think, whoa, crikey, I've got such a feeling in my solar plexus,
Right.
I know straight away that the meditation has actually tested my personal power. So then I would say, okay, show me what I've actually got to learn from this personal power. And by asking, sometimes I get a vision or something in my mind that comes up and I think, okay, and if you're not happy with that, ask again. This is how you actually start to unravel your emotions. Okay, so don't be afraid of it. It's a fantastic tool. Some people are not ready to reveal such things, which is different circumstances altogether. But some people, when they go through pain and hurt, it's too soon for them to actually try to discover what it is that makes them feel sad or unhappy.
Right.
But when you're ready, you will do the meditation.
Okay.
And if you're not ready, you'll wait until you are ready.
Yeah.
And some people are never ready because they don't like to look at themselves because it's too painful. So they hold it in and they spend maybe a lifetime of pain and anguish because they're afraid to actually discover what it is.
Yes.
You can't really change. You can't help that. You've got to be ready for yourself to actually experience change. And it's a personal choice. Some people don't ever want to feel different, and it's their choice. It's like me telling somebody to get over a loved one or bereavement or what have you. Well, their only comfort is the fact that they feel that, so they don't want to let go of it.
Yeah.
And that's their choice. It doesn't matter whether they do or they don't. It's just that that's their choice. It makes them feel happy.
And it's like sometimes I see, the most genuine, most loving meditation videos, and there's comments written such as scam, and just really negative, trolling comments written. Yeah. And I just think that's quite sad, really.
Well, you can't. This is multimedia for you. You can't please everybody in the world. But hopefully the people that get a lot from it will give positive comments. But
I guess those are the people that we're on about, the ones that are scared of change.
Yeah.
When they think it's a scam.
Maybe people don't understand it. And there's nothing to be. How can it be a scam when I'm talking about energy, trying to help people understand their pain? I mean, you wouldn't actually, I wouldn't climb Everest unless I really wanted to do it. So why would I want to do a meditation if I felt completely one with myself and I didn't need help? So the people that are looking for it will need help. The people that want to be critics will be critics regardless of whether you do it or not. So I won't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's their issues. That's their
exactly
their vacation in life, I suppose.
Yeah. We did a really amazing workshop in the last one, which was about letting go of these toxic people in your life. So check that out.
If you've got toxic people.
Yeah. Trollers, haters, jealousy.
The trouble is, you see, is that you've got to look at yourself when you start thinking about this, because when you feel that you haven't dealt with, say, a loved one leaving you, deceit, bereavement. You know, there's lots of issues here that people find difficult to actually understand.
Yeah.
And sometimes people never ever really get to grips with it. Obviously, the work that we do, it's about looking at ourselves. You've got to look at yourselves to start to realise why certain things happen. I mean, there's always a reason, and it might be both parties that are at fault. But even if you're open to actually look at it, and then you can change it.
Yeah.
I'd like to set up the room now, preparation for meditation.
Okay.
I call upon the archangels to be with us. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin. Surround this energy in this room. Keep this room sacred and safe for all people listening at the moment as we embark on a journey of manifestation, future and hope. Know that you are totally safe. Know that you are in a place of love and relaxation. And as I count you down from 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8, feel your body relaxing. 7, be aware of the chair or the couch that you are laying on. 6, be aware of your facial expression, your eyes, ears, and now allow yourself to deeply relax by your neck and shoulders. 4, be aware of your hands and your feet. 3, soon your breath will feel so rhythmic. 2, almost there, be aware of your spine. Allow the Kundalini to rise. 1, allow all your chakras now to open and illuminate that light that lives within you. 1, I'd like you now to imagine you are in a beautiful room. This room is in your solar plexus. The energy of this room is the most brightest yellows that the earth could ever envisage. Personal power, strength, ego, all live in this room. Most of all, your self-worth. We are going to create a journey that allows self-worth to grow within you, allows you to experience a way of manifesting future, a way of allowing you to transpire beyond the negative thoughts of a lifetime of experience. Soon, you will walk round this beautiful room and you will actually examine the fantastic yellows. You will see crystals and you will feel the energy. Soon, you will see a beautiful doorway. This doorway is made of gold, yellows and oranges. The power of positivity. At first you feel a little bit intrepid. You hold back maybe. But soon as your hand touches the door handle, you feel an excitement. You pull this door and you hear the creak, as if it's not been opened for thousands of years. It's quite a rewarding sound, as the creak of the door is old and reassuring. There's a smell about this door. This door has history. Straight away, you recognize this history, and maybe you have been here before. As the door opens, you see a beautiful valley. This valley is green, hills rolling into one another, and in the distance there's a beautiful stream, so blue, and as the stream runs down, sparkles of light go through the water as it splashes. You now start your first step and embark on a journey. First, you find the pathway. In your mind's eye, I would like you now to think of a positive thought of where you would like to live in the future. As if you are having a most beautiful dream, imagine that you're walking down this beautiful pathway through the valley, and soon you will find the most magnificent house of your liking. Imagine this place is where you would like to dwell and live. Maybe it's on its own. Maybe it belongs in a row of houses. Need not matter. But you will actually walk along your pathway, and you will choose the house where you will dwell. Imagine the colour of the door and the number on the door itself. Does it have a knocker or a bell? Is it old, ornate, or is it modern and beautiful? Is the garden square, or is it a cottage garden of wild nature and beauty? This is your home that you can dream. No one else could imagine this. Soon you'll feel happy to walk to the door. As you walk through the little gate that leads to this beautiful door. Your door may be red, yellow, green, blue. It does not matter. It's your choice. Know this. As soon as you touch the handle, it opens as if by magic. There is an energy blowing through at you of hope and prosperity. Just for a moment, I want you to think positive thoughts and imagine that this home is a place where you would like to live, like to feel happy. Imagine your rooms and your house and imagine what's in them. Start to play with the furniture and the walls and start to imagine how your kitchen and your lounge and your bedrooms, all the rooms in your house, imagine how beautiful it would be when you finally have this beautiful home. You have everything now, apart from some things that you may need. Maybe you would like to manifest a lover in your life that could share this home. Start to think about what you would like in a person. Start to imagine your ideal man or lady and imagine how happy that you are. Make sure who you manifest is beautiful, spiritual, happy, kind, giving, and maybe somebody that wants to build a home with you through hard work and effort. These are the qualities that you need in order to survive a relationship and a love life for an eternal lifetime. Never forget to ask the universe to send your soulmate and compatibility that will hold fast in any family situation at any time. Soon, you'll see your loved one that you've manifested in your mind's eye. Now, maybe we could change a little bit more. Maybe you would like children. Imagine how many you would like. Imagine how that would feel. And imagine how happy you would both be. One by one, as many children as you like, imagine they are all happy and in a family situation that really brings love and unity between you and your situation. Soon, the children will want a pet, and maybe this pet would be a little dog or a cat, or even a canary or budgie. Does not matter. Happy homes have happy things, and happy homes have happy pets. Imagine how fulfilling your home would be. For a moment you will walk now into the garden at the rear, and you will start to plant, and you will start to grow your own vegetables and your own garden. Each plant represents the strength of your love. Note that you've manifested a fantastic situation of belief and possibility. Just for a moment, I'd like you to leave this scene, but really open your mind to the universe now. Because all the things that we have in our life make us happy. But the most thing is being happy in yourself. Give thanks to the universe for showing you such things. And as you meditate in your garden, you will meditate and you will raise your awareness as if you are talking to the universe itself. Know that all things are heard, especially when they are of good heart and good intent. Ask your angels to bring this blessing, and in turn you will connect yourself to this heavenly glory and love and this image that you have that beholds happiness within you. Know that you are blessed, and know the angels are there to help you evolve. I say the word evolve. By the very virtue you've imagined such a beautiful place, a beautiful situation where you've created life and love. The angels will recognize the fact you've opened your heart to the possibilities of real love, and that love lives in you. Know that you are God's child. Know that you are part of that life, and know that you are connected to all things beautiful. Soon you'll feel the energy around your body, a white shimmering light where your vibrations have raised. It's almost like a high-pitched sound with a vibration of light that shimmers around you. It's like a symphony, a sign or sound of creation growing around you. Soon you'll be aware that your body starts to lift in this spherical light, which is your soul. As it leaves your garden and goes high, high into the heavens. You feel that you are meeting a special person, a special angel that will help you. You may feel that you know them already. It does not matter. You will soon meet and greet and understand what it's all about. Soon you will stop raising from the ground and you will come to a place of beautiful energy and white light, where you will see an apparition in the distance that wants to come close. This energy is so powerful and strong. It's like your guardian angel is holding your hand. Without hands, just energy. You sit and talk, and you talk about a future that you've prepared in your mind. There's not many words pass between you, because the vibration of the angel is of such that words are not needed. The feeling is enough. To have such a heavenly body in your presence is enough on its own. It's as if you've read the most fantastic book, yet you've not spoken one word. You know that you are being blessed and guided. Ask one question of your guide that you could bring back in your mind. Ask your question and wait for the answer. They will give the answer willingly, but remember what that answer is, for you will bring that back later, after the meditation's finished. Soon, your apparition and your angel will move slowly away, and you feel a coolness, where the vibrations of your angel were so powerful, the warmth was intoxicating and beautiful. Beautiful in a nice way, as love, so powerful and strong, has every meaning in the world and every meaning in the universe, for it is pure. Your sphere of light that surrounds you now descends slowly back into your garden. And as you sit there in meditation pose, cross-legged, and you open your eyes, you see a family of beautiful people you've manifested around you. But the most thing is happiness and home. Just imagine, with a mind like yours, manifesting such beauty. It's so possible that anything could happen, as long as you believe that manifestation can help. In a moment you will go into the house and you will light the red candle and you will position it towards the moon, and you will say the words, "I ask you, dear Lord, the universe, the great protector, my angels of light, and all the beings that help us on this plane, to bring in my hopes and dreams and manifestations to the highest point. If I am worthy, and if my worth and what I ask for is free, without burden, without restraints, and is free to be with me, allow it to happen in the mightiest order of all living things. Amen."
Amen.
And as you say the words, blow out your candle in dedication this great order, this great energy and love. And know the fantastic things that you have asked for has been set by your intent and your purpose. Never forget how powerful that purpose is. For you are heavenly, and that glory will live within you. For the power of the glory and the heaven and the earth that lives within you will live forevermore. Never forget. Soon, you will walk from your door, open and watch it close behind you. As you rest your hand on the door and you say to yourself, I will return and see you soon. And as you walk on the pathway through the valley, you notice the valley is full of flowers in bloom. Every flower is yellow and gold. Your personal power has now achieved ultimate feeling, ultimate strength. You know now that you have been blessed, and the energy and the power of your journey has brought peace in your heart. Each step you walk back along the valley, you look back and gaze at your house, so beautiful and splendid. You feel that you will return soon. And as you carry on walking, you will come to the door that creaked at the beginning, the old door with the creak and the smell. Enter into your beautiful room of yellow. You will see a beautiful chair of citrine, and you will sit just for a moment. And as you sit, you feel the energy of citrine balancing your chakras and bringing you back to a state of being. Soon, you will start to feel your body returning as I count from 1 to 10. And as I count from 1, sit in your chair. 2, feel your breath. 3, be aware of the room. 4, be aware of your hands and feet and wiggle your toes. 5, start to feel your back straightening. 6, and your breath and your eyes will want to open. 7, your neck starts to feel straight. 8, you start to feel a sense that you are returning to the room. 9, soon you'll be there. 10, open your eyes in your own time and breathe and relax and feel in a state of happiness. So that brings our meditation to an end and close. Just for a moment, we'll sit in our peace and silence, just to know and understand our journey.
So, wow, again, I was yawning, I had tears running down my face, so I had to keep opening my eyes because I felt like it was because I was falling asleep.
Okay. When you feel you've fallen asleep, if you've had a hard day and you do meditation, it's what your body needs.
Okay.
When you can start to actually train yourself to actually follow the journey, it takes quite a while to actually do. But I know lots of people always feel they fell asleep before they actually went to the end. Don't worry. try to do it again, and maybe do it when you're not quite so tired, so you can actually follow the journey, because there's obviously information there regarding your yawning.
Yeah.
It's releasing energy.
Okay.
Because brought in a lot of angels and a lot of energy, and there was lots of very, very powerful messages in there. And the very virtue of that energy, it does make you feel tired.
Okay.
It's actually releasing energy blocks.
Right. Okay.
So don't worry about it.
No.
It's working.
Okay.
As you say, you never get that through your hypnotherapy.
Mm-mm.
So it just goes to show how deep this is taking you in order for you to feel that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
And most people, yeah.
And also, what I felt was, as we were doing the manifestation of, our ideal family and kids, what if a listener already has that?
Well, when they go into their home, manifest what you want. You can still use the analogy that I've used, but if you wanted a home or a job, you can actually change the building to a place of work.
Okay.
So
right.
you can actually play with that. So even though I'm talking about specific things, you may have that already.
Yeah.
So if you want good health, see that your house is a temple of light, of healing.
Okay.
Right, so you can actually send yourself into, almost like a healing sanctuary, basically. And when you walk in there, just feel the energy of the angels. And when you ask for it, ask to manifest good health and help and well-being for yourself. So you can play you can play with energy. It's your story. I've only started a little bit. I can't go through everyone's scenario because it would take too long. So you create in the environment that we've created your own story.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to do. Don't worry about how your story starts and ends. Put the things you want in there.
Okay. And when we are manifesting our desires, do you think that it's all about kind of manifesting the journey to get there as well? Because we always wish that we had, the ideal partner, 2.4 children, the house. But then in order to get there, we have to work hard to get a house. We have to go on however many dates to get the ideal partner. We may go through stuff before we actually, achieve children.
Yeah. So when you manifest something like I did with the candle, you ask for the highest good and the best outcome that you could possibly get at your time in your life. So you're not really asking for things in a selfish way.
No.
So if the universe actually delivers something for you in the right way, I mean, it's okay, you can go out on thousands of dates, doesn't mean it's going to be your soulmate.
No.
So if you're actually looking for something specific that's going to last, this is what this is for.
Yeah.
So you're trying to put a positive angle to your life, because if you've got to your age now and you haven't manifested what you want by actually going the normal route, maybe this is another way of actually trying to create an energy that brings in something that you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But as long as it's not selfish or greedy and it doesn't belong to anybody else, that is the law, really. Yeah. You can't, if you ask for something that's not available, and then you're going to be disappointed.
Okay.
So you always ask, for the best possible outcome for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you still have to work to get there.
Yes, I mean, you still got to put in the work. I mean, it's not going to land on your lap. You've got to still, okay, when you get up in the morning, you've got to be positive. So when you get up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you tell yourself how wonderful you are. Yeah. And you're going to meet somebody, or you're going to find a new job. Yeah. Or I'm going to bump into somebody that's going to make me feel healthy and happy because I don't feel very well.
Yeah.
So whatever you manifest, if you keep concentrating on the energy, you will bring something into your life that actually fits that bill.
Okay.
So I used to do it when I used to walk round. I used to say, okay, I used to walk around the shopping area and go, okay, I'm gonna try and meet somebody, and I'm gonna send my energy and my awareness out in all of these people and see what is attracted, and you'll be amazed that your energy and your intent will attract somebody, whether it's a smile, whether it's a gaze, or it might be just friendship. But the fact is, there's nothing wrong with friendship. It's just human contact, because you're positive, so you send out that positive energy. So hopefully you'll bring in something positive back.
Right, and I think that's a very important message where, if you are negative, it means that you do have blocks.
If you're negative, you're bringing negativity. It's like the person that's afraid to go out at night in case they get attacked.
Yeah.
Then because they're so afraid, they will attract that energy, because their energy is showing somebody that they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
So it's about your intent again. You've got to try and think that you are in control.
Yeah.
You are strong. And, put that positive energy in.
Yeah.
You've got more chance of manifesting something positive from a positive attitude. Always, in my eyes.
Do you think it's got a lot to do with chakras as well?
Well, your chakras are they are your vortex of energy, and they obviously control every energy center in your body.
Yeah.
So we went through chakras before. So obviously, anybody who's not heard that one, I think it's the first one. Is it learning how to live? It's been healing life. Or was that the one where that's where we went into the lift. So, but that one's really good because I explain the chakras and why we go into the lift, okay?
Yeah.
But our chakras, if you imagine that our lungs breathe in air, our chakras breathe in energy. So if a chakra's closed, it's not functioning.
No.
Light is not passing through it. So, and we do that quite often, but they open. Eventually, if we go through periods of time where they're completely closed and blocked, say through hurt, trauma, it'll manifest something that makes you feel ill or not very well. So the whole idea is to keep a healthy chakra open and functioning.
Right. Okay. Right.
So when I actually do healings on people, I imagine the chakra opening. I see it opening clockwise from the middle.
Right.
I see it opening. As it gets to the end, it's open, and I just one click back, and I say, chakra's now open. Okay, and you can do that yourself. You can put your hand on your heart or wherever which chakra you're actually working.
Yeah.
And you can say, okay, I now open my heart chakra. See it spinning clockwise, and then when it fully gets to the top, it's a bit like the funnel. When you see a funnel.
Yeah.
That you pour fluids in. Imagine that's your chakra and it does that. It's open. Okay? When it's closed, it's like this, and it's not actually receiving light, it's not giving light, it can't do much.
Right. Okay.
So if all the chakras are closed, there's no light going through.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then if your base chakra is not open, and then that's when you get dizzy, and that's when after a meditation you might feel you're not grounded because your base chakra is not open. It's not that. So energy light goes through, it grounds itself, just like the earth wire in a plug. It needs to ground itself. That's why people feel dizzy, maybe they feel nauseous. They've just got to imagine that they're grounded.
Okay.
Some people run water and they get grounded that way. Some people imagine roots coming out the feet so they feel grounded.
Okay.
Just to allow yourself to feel connected.
To Mother Earth.
Yeah. Go and hug a tree.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I usually just take my shoes off on the grass.
Yes, perfect. So that's how chakras work. So if they're actually not open, they're not functioning.
Okay.
So it's a vortex of energy. It's an Egyptian word, and it's just an energy center that opens, closes.
Okay. I like
Okay. So say, for argument's sake, I have a breakup with a person with my heart chakra.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to process that pain, And then if it's the rear, because you've got a frontal aspect of your chakra, so you've got a front and a rear aspect. So the rear aspect is what you receive from the world.
Okay.
The front is what you give.
Oh, okay.
So when you're actually doing healing, I dowse for the chakras to see if they're open. I always check to see if the front and the back aspects are open.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So the rear is what you receive.
Okay.
The front is what you give out.
Okay.
So if your front is blocked, it's because you feel you can't give love.
Right, okay.
Right? Maybe someone's cheated on you, so you can't give it. So you go, right? And if somebody loves you and they want you and you don't want them, you'll close your back. You say, no, I'm not letting you in. I don't want it. I don't want to be loved. So you close the rear of your heart chakra, so you don't actually allow anything in.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Which is fine, as long as it's not like that for too long. They've got to open. Yeah. They're like, they are energy. They need to be open. I don't believe in like a lot of beliefs of shutting them down, because I've never shut my chakras down.
Oh God, that'd be awful.
But lots of teachings believe that you have to shut them down for protection.
Oh.
So,
really?
But then I've got a big issue with protection, because if you believe that the good is the greatest power, then what do you need to be protected against?
But the thing is, you need flowing chakras.
That's it. Why would you need to close it and shut it? And,
That's just, oh my goodness, that's the first I've heard of
so
that.
it's never boded well with me.
No.
And there are lots of teachings that do it, because they're always worried about negative energy jumping in. Well, I'm sorry, but I've never had energy jump into me, because I don't believe that negative energy is stronger than the good.
Yes, and that's not living a healing life, is that?
No,
that's living
it's actually
a fearful life.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, without offending people, that's my way.
Absolutely,
and I've never taught anybody any other way, because it doesn't bode well with me. There's only one thing that's great in this world, and that's the power of love and positive energy, which nothing can survive in that.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed that guided meditation. It would be great to get your feedback, and please do comment on this video, or you can email me, anu@victimtovictor.net. And it's just great to always hear from you, and to obviously get your feedback so that we can carry on serving. So please do join us for the next workshop, which will be on...
I don't know. It'll be soon by the looks of it.
Spot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy to do one whenever you're ready. But
That's fine, yeah.
But to say it's doing us both good to actually get this energy out. And if it's helping people, even better.
And as a trauma survivor myself, I am really benefiting from these live sessions, and I hope you all are too. So I really appreciate your support, and thank you so much, David, for contributing such amazing energy and amazing guided meditations. Honestly, I've never heard anyone just so natural at them. You are gifted.
Oh, thank you.
And we really do look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Thank you.
So farewell, my friends. Namaste.
Namaste, and all be happy and manifest beauty in your life, nothing negative.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.